morning. So, due to yesterday's delays through the mountains and the forests, today is going to be a big one. It's going to be about 140 kilometers, I think, to Saverne in France, depending on which way the GPS sends me. This is quite a big ask because I'm relying on a number of factors to get me through this. Obviously, the GPS route has got to be right, the wind's got to be blowing in the right direction, and nothing's got to go wrong during the day. So, and I've got accommodation booked there, so I'd really do want to meet the deadline, so to speak. So the positive side, I should be able to average 20 kilometers an hour on the flat, and most of the journey is going to be flat, so that's great. And also I've now got in front of me, 13 hours of daylight. So even tootling along at 11 kilometers an hour, I should be able to make it. So let's see, I'll give you some clips from the road. Let's take a positive attitude and knock some kilometers out. See you later. I am now officially in France, and this is my last country before the UK, unless I do some weird route that takes me through, I don't know, like Luxembourg or Holland at some point. But it should be my last country. And I've just popped into a tourist information office, which I'll show you here. And that is on the bridge just over Breisach between Freiburg and Colmar. And I don't need to go to Colmar, so I popped into the tourist information office. Lovely lady in there. She's given me like information overload. I've got leaflets and maps galore here, so there shouldn't be any excuse now not to reach it. On the other side I follow Eurovelo Route 15, which theoretically is marked, but I've got a series of maps which are all free, which should help me along the way, because no doubt the GPS will want to send me through a muddy forest track. I've got to stop moaning about that GPS, but I just can't help myself. And that's it. So I think the time is about 10:30. I'm doing pretty well for time. I think I've still got about 100 kilometers to go, but everything's good. So I'll catch you guys in a bit. Cheers for now. Hi there, so just over 50 kilometers into the day, and it's taken me 2 hours 51, which I suppose is not bad. It means overall that if I carry on the same pace, I can be at my destination within 9 hours. Obviously it'd be nice to get there a bit quicker than that. It's always tempting in a way to think to yourself, oh, I wonder if I've got ahead of myself, or I miscalculated and I'm almost there, and like if there's a quick cheat or a shortcut, but obviously it's not like that. The road is what the road is, isn't it? Anyway, I'm at one of these rest stops in France, not as elaborate as the German pilgrim stops or whatever you want to call them. So I expect to head towards Strasbourg and then cut around the outskirts and then head out. As I said, I'm on Eurovelo Route 15. I will then hit Eurovelo Route 5, which apparently goes all the way to London, but I don't think I'm going to follow the route all the way because it takes like a detours through Luxembourg and a couple of other countries. But I'll have a look in that if I ever sit down and get 5 minutes to look at a map and have internet access, etc. Until next time, I will speak to you in a second or two or three. Hi there, so that's the end of what was a very long day cycle. It's about 140 kilometres in the end, and I've finished up in a hotel room, so let me show you. Biggest hotel room in the world is part of the F1 chain in France, which is where I am now, so I've cycled from Germany into France. So today's ride then, yeah, it was just a very long one. It was just a matter of getting the kilometres done, flagging a bit towards the end, but I managed to lock onto the rear wheel of another cyclist, so I was drafting for a bit, which I thanked him for. I didn't know I was there, but I thanked him as I just passed him when I found the hotel. And I was a bit concerned that if I could find this place, because I realised I hadn't actually made a note of the address, and just off the track I was following, there it was. So yeah, that was a bit of a relief. So what else to say about that? Yeah, that's the longest day I'm going to do in this trip, definitely. Tomorrow is going to be like an 80-kilometre day, and yeah, I'm one step closer to getting back to England. So thank you very much for watching. Thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe to the channel, visit the blog at davestravelpages.com and all that sort of stuff. And more importantly, take it easy guys. See you next time. Cheers for now.